deployed service member's day can be hectic, working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for 6 months or longer. But what about their spouse back home? Today, you'll see firsthand that their day is just as demanding.
Mystery Machine and Fred.
This is how every morning begins for Sheila. She gets 8-year-old Gracie, 10-year-old Chaz, and 5-year-old AJ ready for school, while keeping an eye on the youngest, 3-year-old Vince.
It's exhausting.
Parents do this every day. What makes the daily grind unusual for Sheila is her husband, an F-16 pilot stationed at Langley Air Force Base, is deployed to Iraq for a year, leaving her alone with the kids.
He'll tell you that I have it much harder than he does being in Iraq, and some days I keep telling him, you know, I'd much rather fight insurgents than with the kids. So.
Sheila knew what she was getting into when she got married. She was active duty for 6 years, but sacrificed her military career to stay home with the kids.
I decided to get out because we were both on a mobility status, and once we had kids, I didn't want to have to find somebody who's going to watch them if we were deployed for a year, leave them with family members, that kind of thing. So I made the decision to get out so one of us could at least be home for situations like this.
For Sheila and the kids, every day is action-packed, and today is no exception. From 7 a.m. till 8:30 p.m., the day is planned to the minute, and the kids know where they're supposed to be at all times. Sheila says staying busy keeps the children's minds off their dad.
You have to be organized, you have to keep the kids on a routine. I have to keep their life as normal as possible in order to make this easier for them and for me.
After breakfast, Sheila and Vince wave goodbye to the others as they head off to school. She then gets Vince ready for preschool, but not without an unexpected phone call. It's her husband. Because of his busy schedule, Sheila never knows when he'll call and talks to him only once or twice a week. So she looks forward to hearing his voice.
Not having the emotional support, just not having somebody to talk to at night, you know, it's just difficult missing, you know, the other half.
The 5-minute phone call is a welcome surprise, but it's back to reality once she hangs up. Sheila drops Vince off at preschool.
Bye, have a good day.
Goes grocery shopping, picks Vince back up from school, takes out the trash, and puts away the dishes. But is there ever time to rest?
Very rarely. With 4 kids, like I said, there's always something going on.
Now it's time to pick up Chaz, Gracie, and AJ from school and head to gymnastics practice. Gracie's a Virginia State champion gymnast and has a 4-hour practice tonight to prepare for a tournament this weekend.
Good. Arms, rest, knees, hands.
Chaz and AJ also participate in a boys' gymnastics class, so they're not sitting around for hours. Chaz enjoys gymnastics, but it's not his first love. He sacrificed playing baseball this season because his coach is in Iraq.
My dad wasn't here to watch and like cheer me on and all that, so I just wanted him to be my coach and at least like cheer me on and all that.
Hours later, the family arrives back home and the kids actually have time to relax, play games, and hang out with their mom. But even amidst all the fun, Sheila is planning out tomorrow's schedule.
I kind of make sure everything is done in the house, think about what my day is going to be like for the next day, and make sure everything is ready. And then I finally get some me time. It's usually about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night before I get the me time that I need.
The day may have looked crazy, but for this military spouse and mother of 4, it was organized chaos. Some me time is well deserved. Senior Airman Matthew Klaus, Williamsburg, Virginia.